Henry gets it into the inside. Look at that stiff arm. Getting his team ready for this first game. There's a third and four, and it's an interception. When you come in against Derrick Henry, you better go low. Do not stand up with that man and let him just throw you out. Breeze is hit and taken down. Can to the end zone, touchdown.
What's going on, Titan Nation? Thank you for tuning into the Two Tone Zone. I am your host, Mr. Two Tone, and as always, I'm here with my brother, man, my A1 Day One, D Weez. D Weez, say it up to Titan Nation, brother.
What up? What it do? Let's go.
What it do? What it do? Hey, folks, thank you so much for sticking with us during our time of absence. You know, D Weez and I have been gone from the scene for a while, but we appreciate the folks that have tuned in, commented, and just, you know, continue to show love. We appreciate that. Just on my behalf, I just want to apologize. You know, there's been some times where we had some shows and some times and dates set up, but last minute I pulled out. Some things happened, so I apologize for that. But I can't tell you and express how much it means to me to be back, and I'm just so excited to be back here with my brother, just talking that Titan talk, right?
That's right. Chopping it up, baby. Let's go.
Right. Mike Tyson, what up? What's going on? Hey, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. Salute. Man, hey, since the last time we talked, you know, we have been eliminated from the NFL playoffs. Now it's looking like we have a whole new little scheme coming up as far as like coordinators go. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say a whole new scheme because we did hire internally, but it was announced that Shane Bowen is our, you know, official defensive coordinator. He finally got that title, and then we hired and promoted from within with Todd Downing, former tight ends coach. So he's now our offensive coordinator. How do you feel about that? What are your thoughts on that moving forward? Do you think that's going to be beneficial for us, or do you think we should have went elsewhere?
I don't know. I mean, it's always good to promote within, I would say, coming from a business standpoint, because you know the guys in and out, you know what their intentions are. You're not having to deal with nobody who doesn't know who these guys are. So I like it. I think that we could have went other places. We could have tried a little harder to go other places, but it's okay. I take it. I'm not thrilled. I'm content. If that makes sense. I'm not jumping out my seat. I'm not thinking, you know, right. It's like a C grade. I give it like a C grade.
You know, I'm with you. I'm definitely not jumping for joy, you know, getting out of my seat, getting too excited. It's definitely going to be one of those situations where only time is going to tell.
Right.
So if things aren't clicking, you know, of course, as Titans fans and as, you know, as critical as we are, you know, we're going to like end up pointing fingers at some point. Hopefully we don't get to that point where we have to start pointing those fingers and trying to figure out what's going on from the outside looking in. But, you know, only time will tell, and just got to be faithful and just hopeful that our Titans are able to, you know, compete again this year, you know, and able to get past, you know, the first round of the playoffs and then AFC Championship into the Super Bowl. You know, bittersweet, man. Bittersweet with the success that we did have as, you know, individually, you know, with the accolades and the successes of, you know, setting records and, you know, being, you know, reaching that 2K as Derrick Henry did, and right. AJ Brown once again getting that 1,000 yards, man. So, but still, it's not enough. And I really truly hope that we can connect on all cylinders, man. So hopefully that locker room is still behind Vrabel in that process, right? And being able to respect and accept Shane Bowen and Todd Downing. So we'll see. Only time will tell, brother. So I'm not too excited, you know, looking ahead, man, because as our window to the Super Bowl is getting smaller, you know, essentially, especially with what's going on within the NFC South. You've seen the adjustments in the advancements that Jacksonville has made thus far, right? Hiring Urban Meyer.
Right.
You know, they might be getting what's his name?
College.
Trevor Lawrence.
It's a party town. Jacksonville's gonna be a party town now.
It will be, man. And they might have some success on the football field with these new arrangements that have been made. So got to keep our eyes and ears open for that, and just to kind of see what's going to happen moving forward, because we're so far away from. I mean, we're not very far away because time moves very fast. It's going to be September before we know it, but
Right.
just got to keep our eyes in that direction of Jacksonville, because Houston's looking like they're about to lose Deshaun Watson, right?
Where's he going? Is he going to the Colts?
I don't know. It's looking like Carson Wentz might end up being in as a Colt. Might be heading over to Indianapolis, man. So
yeah,
who knows? Hey, shout out to Chris Johnson. What's going on, man? Definitely good to be back on air.
Hey, what's up, bro? What's going on?
Titans talk for sure.
That's my boy, CJ.
Jacksonville fans are bummed. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Hey, Chris, do you guys want Carson Wentz as your quarterback, or do you want to keep Jacoby Brissett? What do you do? What would you do, Weez? Would you keep Jacoby? I wouldn't.
No, he's not proven, right?
Nah, he's definitely not proven. Definitely not proven.
He was a great product of New England, being a backup for Brady, and Garoppolo got paid too. They both cashed in, I think.
Yeah.
So you could say Brady. Brady got some quarterbacks paid.
I mean, Jacoby had his shot a few seasons ago with Indianapolis, right? He was their starter for a full season.
Yeah,
he had his shot. So he is a good product coming out of that Belichick tree. He's
been with the Colts for some time now, so
he's been with them, man. So
he had time to make his own identity, if you would say.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Chris Johnson said, he might lean in the direction of Sam Darnold, or Wentz. He said he'd be satisfied with that. Stafford got away from us. That's what he said. Definitely, man. Hey, I'm definitely glad Stafford is not in our division. I'm definitely not pissed off about him leaving Detroit and going over to the Rams. They actually might be a Super Bowl contender, man. This coming season, coming out of the NFC, they might,
or the Lions could be good. Jared, that might light a fire under Jared. It might light a fire under him.
Hey, it's something new for Detroit Lions fans. So hey, shout out to Micro Mike and Gridiron Blitz. The fellas over at Infinite Sports Network. Shout out to you guys, definitely. So we'll definitely have to chime in with those guys to see how they truly feel about that move that's been made with Jared Goff.
Right.
So why did the Colts struggle against bum teams like Jacksonville? I mean, we've struggled against some bum teams ourselves. We played down to our
any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday. It's the NFL. It's hard to win football games any given Sunday, but it's always those games that you should win that teams end up playing down to the other team's level.
Vegas wins all this money.
Vegas gets rich. Dummy rich. Gets paid, man.
Hot hand on a dice game.
Mm-hmm. Hey, talk about getting paid, man. Jadeveon Clowney, man, got paid for not playing. Do we try to keep him in Tennessee?
Has he established his own identity?
We were talking about it earlier. You said he's been riding that wave on that one big play he made in college.
Man, what a great hit. I'll never forget rid of that hit. That hit will always be in my head when they were playing Michigan.
Right.
They got that flag, went back next play. Whew. I mean, that play made him #1 draft pick for sure. Boys, right. I mean, the big dude, 6'7", but I mean, do you think he has what it takes to have a successful career now? I mean, he's already been paid. He's in his 7th year now.
Yeah, he's a play disruptor. That's what he does. He gets in there and disrupts plays. But if he's not healthy, and he's not producing when he is out there, I mean, what do you do? I mean, it's a business. You know, our we're like as a franchise, our salary cap, man, like technically we're dang near broke.
Right.
As a franchise, like we're strapped for cash right now.
We got IOUs coming to everybody.
Right. I mean, we got to trim the fat somewhere. So
you want to hold on to this one.
hey, you know, hey man, hey, you know we're good for it. You know,
this one's 250,000. You want to hold on to this one? That's a good one.
We'll catch you on a rebound on this one. Just just play hard. You know?
What movie is that? What movie is that?
Say it again.
He said you want to hold on to it when they're giving out the IOUs. Like you want to hold on to this one.
Oh man,
come on, man. Come on.
It's
Come on, man. You didn't get the reference. That's all. Like, this dude's not even getting the reference. Come on, man. Dumb and Dumber. Come on.
Got you.
When they took all that cash out the briefcase.
Yeah. When it came out, when they found the cash, they were getting ready to burn it, right?
Yeah.
My bad, man. I'm just not. We've been off air for a while, so I'm just trying to.
Off the air.
I'm trying to get the energy back cracking. You know, we've been off the air, bro. Off the circuit.
That's good.
Trying to get back right, man.
That was good. See, hey, Chris knows. Chris knows, man. Chris knows.
I didn't catch it, man. Usually I catch the movie references.
Yeah, usually you're onto it.
I'm just like I said, I'm a little off this evening, man. Just kind of just trying to figure out things, man. You know, coming into the new year 2021, things were just looking a little suspect. So personally, I just needed to take a little time off. Plus, I was devastated from the Tennessee Titans getting that L. You know, having to take that L to the sorry Baltimore Ravens. I've been devastated as a Titans fan, man. So I'm just now kind of like accepting the fact that we lost. I'm just now kind of accepting it and just kind of trying to get over it still. But that's where I've been. D-Weez, where you been, bro?
Working and moving. Just like you said, just working on yourself, getting better, trying to put out better content.
Right.
Trying to establish ourselves as better YouTubers. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. I tell you that. It's not easy. You gotta put the work in.
Yeah, it's definitely a grind, man. So hey, to all the YouTubers out there that are truly on their grind, they're consistently putting out content and and just putting their money where their mouth is, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. Salute. This is definitely a job, and it takes hard work and dedication. So we're new to this. We'll be 3-4 months in, so we're trying to figure it out still. But just trying to go at our pace and just let things flow naturally, and just
organically,
and just get in where we fit in, right, and grow organically.
That's right.
He said, "I accepted the Bills' loss before the game even started." Man, y'all could have won that game. Y'all should have won that game. Had a lot of opportunities to win that game.
That Colts Bills game. Colts should have won that. They should have won that game. It would have changed the whole dynamic of the playoffs.
For sure. Absolutely. Without a doubt, man. Hey, but we got to just move forward and look ahead. I mean, we have to unfortunately watch this Super Bowl on Sunday, which I don't think is going to be that great of a game. I could be wrong, but I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to win this game by a long shot.
Really?
Like
blowout
to
the Chiefs.
No, excuse me. I think the Buccaneers are going to win. Like
that's what I'm saying. They're going to blow out the Chiefs. They're going to blow out Patrick Mahomes.
They're just going to blow him out. That's what I think. I think they're going to embarrass that dude on Sunday. That defense that Tampa Bay has. Oh man, dude, they've been tenacious all year, but they went to this next level, man. And it's fun to watch, but being out there on the field, man, with Mahomes having to choreograph things as he sees the defense come, I think he's gonna be running for his life on Sunday.
The problem is that you're playing against Brady. He has just too much experience.
Way too much.
he has way too much experience.
What defense has he not seen? You know, he's seen it all.
That's the problem. He's seen it all. And he's beat great defenses too.
Yep.
When they beat that Rams defense a couple years ago. Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah. Do you feel like if he wins the Super Bowl this year, do you feel like we've seen the last of Brady? Or do you think he's going to come into the following season? I know he has to fulfill some years in his contract, but you know there's always ways around that. Do you think if he gets a ring this year, you think he'll retire?
I don't know. It seems like he just loves the game too much, right?
Definitely loves the game too much, man. But it's just like
I don't know. I mean, he hasn't had any real significant injuries either.
He hasn't.
He's like LeBron. Not too many significant injuries to really make you double think should you still play.
He invests in his body, like, and just with his body just recover, like with the recovery process. And he's had some really great lines, keep him upright, to protect his blind side, just keep him not running for his life, because we all know he never had any legs, so he's always had to stand in that pocket and take those licks, and he's always came through, like you said, pretty much unscathed right through his whole career. He's definitely GOAT status, man. Definitely GOAT.
If he wins 7, he might be the greatest jock of all time.
What do you think the score is going to be? I think it's going to be a blowout, man. I think it's going to be like 45 to
24, something like that.
17 to 17, 24. Yeah, something like that.
I think the first to 35 points wins the game. Right? First team to 35 points. If they got to play catch up, I don't see them coming back on the Buccaneers. Right? If the Buccaneers have the lead, I don't think Brady's going to let that lead up. Yeah. But if the Chiefs are on top, I see it harder for Brady to come back. Now you're making Brady throw the ball all the time instead of running the ball. And he needs to really rely on that run game for the Super Bowl in order for him to be successful in the pass game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I'm with you. If I'm Mahomes, I'm going to be a little intimidated by that defense of Tampa Bay. I mean, they're playing very sound, man, very technical, and playing aggressive too. So, I don't think Mahomes is like a really super tough guy. So if he gets licked a couple of times, man, that's gonna definitely take his confidence level from here to there, and and confidence is everything out there in the field. So, make that man see ghosts. Make that man see ghosts. I want to see Mahomes lose.
Really? You just don't want to see him win at all?
I mean, I'm a Mahomes hater, bro. I can't even flex, man.
If Mahomes wins, is this like the pass of the torch?
It's definitely the pass of the torch, but I feel like Tom Brady's not passing that torch without one more lesson. Mahomes needs to learn one more lesson before he passes that torch, and I think this lesson is going to actually wake Mahomes up, wake up a different type of beast in Mahomes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Brady's the only quarterback Mahomes hasn't beaten the playoffs yet.
You'll see, man. Tom Brady, 7 rings, 7 of them. Swear to God.
Swear to God.
Yo, Kyle Scott, what's going on, man?
What's up, Kyle? What's up, bro?
Been doing well, bro. How you been, bro?
Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you.
You said the Titans will be playing until February. My call. You know what? I did say that, man.
You said that a lot,
and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that I was wrong. There's nothing else I can say. I was wrong. I was talking, from a Titans fanatic standpoint. I was just talking by faith.
From the first quarter of that
into
Titans game, we looked like we were going to February.
Right.
And then
like,
the second
no,
quarter came, then the third quarter, and the fourth quarter.
I said, "No, we're done. That's it."
Nah, we're done.
we'll sack Lamar Jackson 5 times and still lose the game.
It's all right. We'll just we'll let Lamar play the Bills next week, and he'll only score 3 points.
He'll score 3 points and go out the game with a concussion. Hey, Lamar Jackson, in my book, you're a punk, man. Like, so you get no more respect from me, man. No more love from me. Don't ever run off our field again without shaking your opponent's hand, man. You know what I mean? That's so disrespectful, bro.
You still sitting on that, huh?
I'm still bitter about that. I haven't gotten over this, man. I'm having PTSD.
He ran right off. He said, "Forget this."
Right. Definitely, man. But I don't want to harness on the past too much. You know, we gotta move forward.
Right.
We gotta move forward, man. Hey, do you think we'll end up picking up Marvin Jones Jr. and get rid of Corey Davis? Because it's rumored that Corey Davis might go to the Green Bay Packers.
Ew. I'll take Marvin Jones. He's solid.
He's definitely solid.
I'll take him over Corey Davis right now.
He said we'll get him next year. Definitely get him next year. Hey, as much as I wish I could predict the future, I can't, man. So
we need you to be the oracle, dog. You're the oracle for the Titans.
Just you gotta rub my head like I'm a genie or something.
I'll just slap the back of your neck.
Give you 3 wishes. Give you 3 wishes. Oh man. Arthur Smith, now the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, takes Dean Pease with him. What are your thoughts on that? I'm a little salty, but I feel like it was about bread. I feel like it was all about money.
Of course it was all about bread.
I feel like Dean was like, hey, man, you know, they're over here dangling this bag at me, you know.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't want to be ya.
Right. It's a little – it hurts a little bit, you know. I'm like I thought he was loyal to us, man, but, you know, at the end of the day, the almighty dollar is definitely going to rule the world. So if he felt like it was a better opportunity and, you know, felt like financially it was better, it made sense for him.
He's running the team. Everybody has to answer to him now. Right.
No, hey, shout out to Dean Pease, though. Like, hey, no hate going your way, man. I'm just wishing that you were our defensive coordinator over Shane Bowen, just to be honest, man. But, hey, salute to those guys, though. Salute to Arthur Smith. I still don't think he's ready, but, hey, only time will tell. And, you know, who am I to say he's not ready? So, go out there and prove me wrong. You know, take that losing franchise for the last couple of years that the Falcons have been and put them on the upwards trend. You know, definitely go out there and win some games. So, good luck to you guys in Atlanta, without a doubt.
Atlanta's in that tough NFC South, man.
Yeah, I mean, if Brady leaves, how tough are they going to be? With Drew Brees gone, you know,
the Saints are going to be good. They just had to get Brees out of there.
Jameis Winston, hey, is that who you go with moving forward? Because the
other dude, Taysom Hill.
Nah, I'm going with Jameis, bro. Listen. People call me crazy all the time. Jameis Winston has a lot of potential. The only thing that's holding Jameis Winston back is Jameis Winston. You know what I'm saying?
You mean when he has the same amount of interceptions as touchdowns?
Well, the thing is, he's a risk taker. You know what I mean? He's prideful. He feels like he can get these balls into these tight windows. He feels like it's a good look. You know, sitting behind Drew Brees and Taysom. You know, maybe he learned a little thing or two. Maybe not like so much from Taysom, because I'm not saying Taysom is legit, but I'm just talking about from Drew Brees' standpoint. Maybe he learned something. You know, maybe he learned something. Maybe he's gonna take his pride out of his back pocket. You know what I'm saying? You know, and try to move upwards, because he does have a great arm. He has a phenomenal arm. If you watch that man's film, yes,
he's a quarterback. I mean, he's a quarterback. He's a quarterback
for sure.
He's legit.
He'd
be a starter somewhere else for sure.
Right. Hey, only time will tell. Ryan Smith, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in, man. Hey, real quick, folks, hit that like button for us real quick. Uh-oh. I dropped my tea, man.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
sweet tea?
Nah, man, I'm drinking some turmeric. Some turmeric tea. It's
Organic.
good. Yeah, or it's good for inflammation, man. You know, it's good for inflammation in the body. All natural.
All natural.
All natural. JT or King Henry?
King Henry.
Without a doubt.
King
Micro Mike,
Henry.
what's going on, bro? Salute.
Hey, what up,
Salute, Micro
Michael
Mike.
Mike? What up, baby?
Infinite Sports Network, baby. ISN proud. Let's go. ISN's getting ready to do some big things, y'all. So definitely keep your eyes peeled and go subscribe to all of the Infinite Sports Network members. All of our channels. We definitely go hard in the paint. And we definitely try to make sure we provide that fire consistently, except for this past month, which I'm taking the blame and the credit for all that. You know, folks. So if you're mad at anybody, blame this guy. Me.
What's that Spider-Man? That Spider-Man meme? He point at himself. He's pointing back at him.
Right. Yes, sir. Shout out Michael Mike.
Hey, Tom Brady already made history just by being the first team to play in their own stadium for Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Insane.
That's crazy.
Insane in the membrane. Hey, who's on the chopping block, man? Do you know? Who's on who might get cut? You know, it's looking like Adam Humphries might be up on there. Isaiah Wilson, Roger Saffold, Ben Jones, Kenny Vaccaro, Adoree Jackson, and a surprising name that popped up on there was Malcolm Butler.
Yeah, I told you.
Don't chop Malcolm Butler. Don't chop him.
What do you think about getting a better backup quarterback? Do you draft one, or do you go grab one?
You go grab one.
You don't draft one? I think somebody has to light a fire behind Tannehill.
Yeah, somebody's got to come in there and make him compete. Just like they did Mariota, man. Like that just leads into my next question for you, man. Like, is Tannehill that guy? Is he that guy that's going to win the game?
Not that last throw he had to end the game for us. I'll tell you that.
I had a conversation with DJ Zenas not too long ago when we were talking about Tannehill, you know, being able to make those big plays when it matters. And, you know, he definitely made some big plays when it mattered. But my question is, I question his arm. I question his arm on the truly like getting on that deep ball, like being able to make that deep ball connection consistently. Yeah. That's what I question. You know what I'm saying? I question his ability to throw the ball more than 30 times. Like, if we get in that situation, we got to be able to do that. And I don't feel like he's that guy, and I've said it from day one. So, yeah, I'm with you. Bring in the backup quarterback that's going to make him compete.
Yeah, but do you draft one though?
No, you don't draft one. You go find one.
You just go out there and get one.
Go out there and get one, man. Like, definitely hit the market. John Robinson and Mike Vrabel definitely know who's out there. They know who's available. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You definitely know who's available. Dak Prescott's going to be available. Mitchell Trubisky, Jameis Winston, Andy Dalton, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Jacoby Brissett, Tyrod Taylor, Cam Newton, just some names out there. There's only a select few that I would, take from off that, but they're available. So,
and they'll compete in training camp. Light that fire up.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Tannehill had no worries that he knew that he had the job secured. That job security is just it's too much of a privilege in football, because at quarterback, if you know the next guy behind you is still not better than you when you're throwing 30, interceptions,
mm-hmm.
that whole security blanket. You have no fear of losing your job.
Mm-hmm. I know one thing that's for certain, and two things for sure. Logan Woodside is not the answer.
Only on the punt fakes.
Coach,
Call his number. We need him now. It's 4th and 6.
Put me in. Hey, David Carlson, what's going on? Son Jaren, salute. Thanks for tuning in, man. Absolutely. Y'all hit that like button. Please share the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for rocking with us and being patient with us, folks. Sorry if I'm a little off tonight. You know, I'm all about being connected and just making sure that my timing is correlated with D Weez, and I'm off a little bit. So, but we'll get there. We'll get there. D Weez is always on point. He's never shook. He's never shook. Oh man,
I'm so nervous.
So nervous. So nervous.
So nervous.
But there's not too much going around, you know, as far as roster moves as of right now. We'll start to see that after the Super Bowl, I'm sure. You know,
I can't wait for the draft either.
The draft and some things to happen. So I'm guessing more towards March, and then around draft time, which will be, what is it? Is it going to be in May or June?
I thought it was in May.
Yeah, it's going to be in May. So we'll start to see some stuff, and we'll definitely be covering it. But D Weez and I have some plans for the very near future. But we're definitely still going to be Tennessee Titan dedicated. So we'll definitely be providing that heat once we receive it. So we want to just keep it, you know, actual and factual. But we definitely have some new plans that we're going to implement here soon. So just be tuning in for that. And if you like it, continue to rock with us. Ain't that right, D Weez?
That's right. Get it while the kitchen's hot.
Right.
Let's go.
For sure.
I'm excited about the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm excited to watch it. I just feel like it's the whole, you know, COVID thing. I'm just happy for football to be back and have a Super Bowl. You know,
right. Mm-hmm.
I know it's not the teams that we really wanted to see, but in the light of the Super Bowl, this could be passing the torch or the most dominant quarterback make history.
Tom Brady, get your 7th ring and get out of the league.
Just be done. Don't even come back.
Just be done, man. Just ride off into the sunset, man. You're the GOAT. All right. Nobody's gonna be able to touch that for a while, but definitely pass it on, so we can start a whole new era in football. You know what I'm saying? Micro Mike asked, what do we feel about losing our offensive coordinator? Towards the end of the season, I'm just like, you know what, whatever. Good riddance, man. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he was put into a great position having Derrick Henry, of course, and having those weapons and Jonnu Smith, and having those weapons and AJ Brown and Corey Davis. So, I mean, when you have those ingredients, you know, it should be kind of easy for you. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like a lot of times we were predictable and just it wasn't very strategic at times. So, good luck to him in Atlanta. But you know, like I said, you know, kind of good riddance. You know, on to the next one. Now with Todd Downing, you know, definitely doesn't have a whole bunch of experience, but you know, if the locker room can rally around him, and respect his philosophy and his mindset, you know, I think we can do some damage, but only time will tell.
That's right. I think he has to bring some tricks out the playbook. He needs to put that foot forward. We got to open up that playbook to some more schemes. I just feel like it was just basic downhill, play action, cross.
Right.
So
we definitely had the weapons, man, but you know, we got to kind of, you know, face realities and see too. Like Jonnu Smith had a kind of just a downfall once Taylor Lewan went down, right? He had to stay back and block more, so we weren't able to use Jonnu to the extent we wanted to. So that played a factor in it, but still, definitely.
We still had other tight ends.
We did. We still got other tight ends, but Ferkser kind of fed off of the energy of Derrick Henry, and then so much attention being on AJ Brown, wide open. You know what I'm saying?
Falcons. My boy Ryan said how the Falcons lose that Super Bowl. The Super Bowl. Falcons lost Super Bowl because they kept passing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
They kept stopping that clock. Time management was not in their favor. Poor Kyle Shanahan losing 2 Super Bowls went up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I don't want to win.
Oh man.
He's like, I can taste this one. Nah, we're coming back. Back and beat you. Yeah.
Right.
I
fell asleep on that game and I woke up and Brady was about to win it.
I forgot who the exact name is, but I think the coordinator for the Chiefs was a coordinator on the Giants when they beat Brady in the Super Bowl 8 years ago. So we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Definitely see what happens, man.
We'll see what happens.
Absolutely. Well, D-Weez, man, I think that about wraps up the show for the night, bro. I feel like we let the folks rest, and I feel like we just watch this Super Bowl on Sunday and just hit that reset button and just be looking forward for progression and change, man. So, folks, look out for the new changes that the Two-Tone Zone is going to be implementing soon. We'll be expanding our horizons out here in the sports world. So we'll be dibbling and dabbling in some other things. So just be on the lookout for that. Thank you so much for supporting us since day one. We are nothing without you guys. We appreciate you. So God bless y'all. Y'all have a great night. And definitely hit us up on Instagram. What is our Instagram? Do you remember? We haven't been on it in so long. Oh man. Hey, just check the about section here.
Check the link in the bio.
Check the link in the bio. Man, definitely I'm not taking a month off again. That's for sure. We're not taking a month off again. That's for sure. Definitely. We got to get our mojo back, man. So we got to be groovy, baby.
Yeah, baby. Get your hands off my hiney.
You're right. All right. Salute, y'all. Tighten up. Tighten gang. Don't bang. We'll see y'all soon.
Look at that stiff arm. Get this team ready for this first game. There's a 3rd and 4, and it's an interception. When you come in against Derrick Henry, you better go low. Do not stand up with that man and let him just throw you out.